Hello everyone, my name is Nicole German and welcome to another of our sit-down sessions that we are having with all of our sponsors who are making this year's edition of the Zim Business Expo possible. As you may know, we have been pushing the South African edition that's happening on the 24th of May, so please be sure to attend and also come in as an exhibitor. I am joined here by Christine, who is the Sales and Marketing Executive for Armtrust. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, and first off, thanks to you and your organization for coming in as a sponsor and making the Zim Business Expo possible.
No, it's a matter of just recognition and also supporting you guys too.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's start off with your role at Armtrust. What do you do, and why the particular interest in real estate?
Well, what do I do exactly is I am a sales and marketing executive. So I look into what we can do to improve our brand, what we can do to put our brand out there for more recognition, for people to know who we are, rather. Why we ended up getting into real estate, that's an interesting question. I mean, if you look at Zimbabwe itself, and the way property prices keep rising, we want people to live in a comfortable space that is not only comfortable but also reasonably priced. Because normally nowadays you see properties are going for about 600K, and it's just not every Zimbabwean. Not every Zimbabwean will be able to afford such. So we are looking into something that is not only comfortable, not only luxurious or elegant rather, but something that people can live in and feel at home or at peace.
Yeah, and I think I saw that as soon as I walked into this specific unit that we're sitting in right now. I was like, oh my gosh, this feels like home. And it feels like you're paying attention as well to the interior aspect of the house. You're not just putting up a shell, but like you said, you're putting up a home. So my question then would be, is that something that was very specific and you put that as a definitive aspect for Armtrust to say, instead of just building a shell, let's also put the interior decor and the design into perspective as well?
Yeah, so what we do know is not everyone has a taste for art. And so what we do as Armtrust Construction is we specialize in almost every area rather. So if it's just the shell, it doesn't really give the livelihood of property, if that makes sense. So what we're trying to do is to bring luxury to the Zimbabweans, to bring elegancy to Zimbabweans, to show them that in as much as we are living in a subtle country, you can live like you're in the States or Europe, rather.
Yeah, and this really is reflective of that. But of course, I understand you have other properties aside from this one that's on Windsor Drive in Mount Pleasant. Where else do you have properties?
So currently we've got about 8 projects ongoing. We've got 2 in Hatfield, that's the Mabuto Villas and the 81 on St. Patrick's. We've got 1 in Mandara, which is the Yombaba Kombi. We've got 2 here in Mount Pleasant. We've got 1 at the Chase, which is probably going to start in June. Then we've got Bardol, which we are going to be building duplexes in Helensvale. Yeah. So it's just a matter of finding properties, or well, rather ways we can bring a home to life to everybody here in Zimbabwe.
But I'm pretty sure you've seen the real estate is really booming.
It
in
is.
Zimbabwe, and especially when it comes to houses and rentals. What's your contribution as Armtrust? I know you've listed down all of these properties that you have, but how do you see that contributing to the national development of Zimbabwe?
Just a fun fact, we have also done roads.
Wow.
In 2018, 2019, we did the Beatrice Road as Cape Valley Construction. So we rebranded our name to Armtrust Construction. So we are trying to improve the property development and the land development here in Zimbabwe. So what we are known for is properties at the moment, but we will eventually venture into industrial buildings, roads, etc. So right now we're just focusing on clusters rather, because bringing a home and making someone know they have something for their family is what gives us life as Armtrust Construction. Yeah.
Yeah, but as the Zimbabwe in the Diaspora organization, which is obviously bringing this Zim Business Expo, it's largely attracting Zimbabweans who are in the diaspora. As you know, we have quite a substantive number of Zimbabweans who are living abroad. Do you have specific packages that are meant for those that are outside the country?
Yes, we actually do. If you look at most of our clients, most of them actually live in the UK, which is actually a good thing because they are investing back here in home. What we actually did is recently we partnered with CBZ, where our diaspora clients can actually take out loans, or rather a mortgage that they'll have to pay within 5 years, of course. But it is something that they will know that they have a home back here in Zim in case anything is to happen, or if they're to send over their family here in Zim, they have somewhere to start. Yeah.
But I love speaking collaboration.
Yeah.
And like you said, we don't operate in silos, and so businesses thrive off each other. And I want to hear, as Armtrust yourselves, how important is it to collaborate with Zido on the Zim Business Expo, and you coming in as a sponsor and as an exhibitor?
Not only are we supporting you, but you guys are also helping us.
Right. Yeah.
So you are increasing our brand awareness, which is one of my field of expertise. You are literally helping us be known out there, and so we helping you guys in terms of sponsoring you guys. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what can people expect at your exhibition stand when they visit? What sort of advice are you giving them? Do you also offer expertise in terms of properties they can look into, how much to invest, what interest rates mean? Because, these are jargons that are thrown around all the time, but it's not everyone that actually has an understanding of what it means.
I think what we are going to offer is definitely consultancy on what they should be looking into when they're searching for properties, because I know most of us just try to look for somewhere to land on, or rather we don't look at the area, we don't look at how it will affect our day-to-day lives, because I can get a house in, let's just say, in the middle of Harare and Marondera, but I work in Harare and my kids learn in Harare. So how am I going to transport them all the way to school? How am I going to get work? What are going to be my living expenses? Because electricity, water, etc. So I think what we will provide is consultancy, what we will provide is advice on what to look into when you're purchasing property. Another thing is, well, a fun fact about Armtrust Construction is we are so pushed by women empowerment. So recently on the 10th of May, we actually had an event that celebrated women. So as women, we believe that we're supposed to help each other. And that's one thing we also look into, bringing up other women to the same level that we are at. So we believe that empowering women who are in the same field as us, or rather in any other field, is the least we can do for other women. Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining me on this day. And once again, thank you for showing your support to the Zim Business Expo. To everyone else that's watching this video, remember, we still have time for you to come through as a sponsor, as an exhibitor, and you can also come in as an attendee. Entrance is free. All of it is happening on the 24th of May in South Africa. The details will be on the screen on how you can register to be a part of this event and where you can come in attendance. Otherwise, until next time, please be on the lookout and stay safe.